Hello, viewers of every age. This isn't your normal story. It's very strange. Our story begins on Halloween night, where our characters are decorating for screams and fright. The house is filled of scary galore, where Autumn's parents hope it won't be a bore. Meet Vincent, a master decorator, and his wife, Marcia, an expert warrior. They are ecstatic to show Autumn her surprise. Pumpkins! Ghosts and webs, oh my! They even got a haunted tree! Now trust me when I say those are hard to come by. We've done the best job we could, they thought. They didn't quite expect the reaction they got. You don't like it? They exclaimed. But Autumn pointed to the door to try to explain. It took them a second to get it when they realized they wish they hadn't. What about unsafe encounters? We can't keep her detained. Vincent didn't know what to do. Marcia tried to convince him, and he reluctantly came to. I hope you're right, Vincent admitted. She'll be okay, Marcia commented. They both knew she couldn't go as she appeared. She could draw attention to herself. Oh dear! They looked for a suitable costume, so nobody anywhere would have a clue. Until Vincent found a pail, and Marcia a witch's hat, somewhat frail. Autumn looked at the items curiously. Her parents gave them to her happily. Vincent opened the door. Marcia looked at Autumn in the door. They beckoned their child to explore the Halloween night and more. At the door, her parents waved. Surely Autumn couldn't be tamed. Marcia began to get second thoughts. Vincent broke down in anxious fuss. What have they done? Now let's stop all the teasing. You should know one thing. Autumn isn't a human being. Not one bit. She's a curious adventurer and does the most, who's surprisingly full of life for a ghost. She snuck out earlier that day to a park, so she could sit on a bench before it got dark. Autumn looked for something to do, so she skipped cheerfully around La Brea without further ado. She loved to hang from random signs. When she did this, she always had a good time. But what more fun could this little Autumn have? After all, she's felt she's only had half. Maybe she could play with the street cat. No sign of cats? On to the next plan. Think, Autumn, think! She was drawing a blank! Would this Halloween holiday go down the drain? Maybe it was time to go home and spend the rest of Halloween in her room alone. And end the holiday here? No! But, what to do? What to do? Oh, all the places she'll go! Don't worry, that isn't copyrighted. Wink! I am not a procrastinator, she decided after one internal screaming fit later. With no options, she was giving up. Time to go home and think of a backup. That night, after leaving home, she saw faraway lights. She chased their glow, floating in the wind like a kite. What is all this? She looked around. Should she hide? This place was filled with all kinds of art. She would have felt warm inside if only she had a heart. Autumn found herself in Santa Monica, LA. With all these new places to explore, Halloween was saved. To explore everything tonight, Autumn thought it'd be hard. And then she found herself in front of a house of lifeguards. Where to next? She skipped around. And then she saw it. A great big Ferris wheel going round and round. New lights, new faces. Soon became new colors, new places. What's a pure burger? They wonder. With these new sights and so little time to find out, she didn't bother. Back at home, Vincent was in a worse anxious fit. "I can't believe we let her go," he yelled. His face was close to becoming pale. Marzia was worried too. She tried to calm him down, hoping Autumn would surely come back soon. They were clearly losing it. So was Autumn, but joyfully, as she looked around this ocean of possibility. She reached the end of the pier and looked down, and what do we have here? A playground of activities! She spun endlessly in the middle of many brightly colored palm trees. All that spinning, Autumn needed a break. She was tired, so she stopped and forgot it was getting late. She hung from the Santa Monica palm tree, just like the La Brea Park signs, and she liked these way better. That's not all. There's more adventure to tell. Autumn popped up behind a whale's tail, then found a rather odd-looking creature. Autumn poked it multiple times, but she never knew what it was for sure. "Ghosts just wanna have fun." When she saw another group of ghosts, she was stunned. They were friendly and loved to dance. Autumn joined, laughed, and around she pranced. After she said goodbye to her new friends, she saw the Ferris wheel, its magnificent glow in her eyes. It spun, it whirled, it lit up. Autumn knew she had to find a way inside. Sadly, the gates had closed. At least she tried. But then she remembered her parents' surprise. Autumn ran home to say sorry. She called out for her parents, hoping for a happy family moment. They stepped out, searching, waving, and arms wide open.